Welcome to the Sandro channel. Make sure that you subscribe.
Hi folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans, and today I gotta give a quick shout out to one of my subscribers, Johnny Marrero, for suggesting this topic to me. Thank you so much, Johnny. And he basically said, Sandro, did you know that there's actually going to be another episode of Doug Days and that it's been indefinitely delayed? And I said no, I had no idea, because when Doug Days originally came out, there was only I think 5 or 6 episodes. I watched every single one of them. They were pretty solid, these were mini episodes that were 5 minutes long or less each. There wasn't a lot of sustenance there. It was just these fun little adventures with Carl and his dog. I thought it was good. I personally thought that they could have maybe taken some of the ideas here and just made an up to. Did we need the miniseries? I feel like they could have just made an up to, especially when we read more about this sort of delayed episode here. You're going to be like, oh, this really could have been an up to, a sequel here. But instead, it's just going to be a bit of a mini episode here. So let's read. Where is this, by the way? DisneyPlusInformer.com. Yeah, it's not a site I use often, so I didn't really know. And the article is from Michelle Beck. So shout outs to Michelle Beck. Doug Days, Carl's date, Disney Plus release date is delayed. Last month, Disney announced that Doug Days, Carl's date, would release on Disney on Friday, February 10th, 2023. So that was a month ago. It's basically March 10th right now. It's been a full month since we've gone past this. And we did not get Doug Days, Carl's date. However, the short was noticeably missing on the streaming service today and has been delayed. And it's really interesting that they're still releasing episodes for this show, because the voice actor for Carl here has actually passed away. I think it was just after the show aired, right? Or was it? No, he passed away and then the show aired, and it was the last thing he ever worked on, right? I think Doug Days was his last credited thing. So they must have I'm assuming they must have recorded this while he was still alive. Unfortunately, I don't remember the guy's name. Let's actually look it up. It'd be respectful. So Carl Up voice actor. What was his name again? Ed Asner. Oh yeah, how could I forget? Ed Asner. Yes, so he unfortunately passed away. There you go. The film centers on Carl Fredrickson, an elderly widower who travels to South America with wilderness expert Russell in order to fulfill a promise that Carl made to his late wife, Ellie. And now, so it was very tragic in the movie Up. His wife passes away. Now we're getting a small little episode that really could have been a fully fledged movie where he gets back into the dating game at age. How old is this man? 80 years old. Getting back into the dating game at age 80, huh? Truly a story of all time. So, however, the short was noticeably missing on streaming service today and has been delayed. A new release date has not been announced, so we don't know when this is coming. We don't know. Again, I'm assuming that Ed must have voiced this before he passed away, right? There's no way they would randomly just replace Ed like this. That would be very disrespectful, I feel like. In Pixar Animation Studio special report, Carl's date, Carl Fredrickson, reluctantly agrees to go on a date with his lady friend, but admittedly has no idea how dating works these days. Ever the helpful friend, Doug steps in to calm Carl's pre-date jitters and offers some tried and true tips for making friends if you're a dog. So yeah, I'm actually surprised there was still more episodes of Doug Days to be released. I remember when it came out, I just I binge watched the whole thing in one sitting I think in less than an hour, because the episodes were so short. And I'm just really shocked that there was actually more content to be released for Doug Days, especially now that the actor's long since passed, right? So Pixar Animation Studios' Doug Days is a new collection of shorts that follows the humorous adventures of Doug, the lovable dog from Pixar's Up. Each short features everyday events that occur in and around Doug's backyard, and although the exciting and delightfully distorted eyes of our favorite talking dog. So Doug Days is available to stream. I've already watched. You don't need to tell me. I know it's on Disney Plus. I've already watched it all. Just very interesting. It kind of makes you wonder, what if they just delay it indefinitely and they're just screw it, guys. Let's just make Up 2, because we've really seen Bob Iger really has been heavily going in on the sequels recently. They came out, they announced, like, my God, they actually have been coming out and saying, like, there's been a lot of problems at Disney. Like, the parks are too expensive. They're trying to fix things there. We've seen, like, Ant-Man and the Wasp has just been an all-around failure that they admitted to. And of course, we've seen them go back to the stuff that works, like Toy Story. They're going to be making Toy Story 5. They're going to be making Frozen 3. And they're going to be making Zootopia 2. Those are all multi-billion-dollar franchises, except for Zootopia. I don't think that's a multi-billion just yet, right? As soon as the sequel launches, I'm sure it'll, the first movie probably made around $1 billion. The second one will probably immediately jump past $2 billion, making it a multi-billion franchise. And actually, it might even be a multi-billion just off the merchandise alone, right? So yeah, they're doubling down on a lot of their billion-dollar franchises that are not Star Wars or Marvel related, and you could really tell that Disney is in dire straits right now. Will we ever see this short, or are they just going to make it into a fully fledged up to? I couldn't tell you just yet. Honestly, it feels like this was intended to be a short, and I'm assuming that, like, eventually it'll just come out. But, like, it's weird that they delayed it, and they never really gave us a reason. So if you're somebody out there who has, maybe you're on the inside of Disney, why not come in the comment section down below? Let us know what's going on. What's going on the inside of Disney? Why did this get delayed? What the hell's going on? Come on down to Sandro's channel and let me know, folks. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I want to know all your thoughts about Doug's days here and Carl's date getting delayed. Why did it get delayed? What's your theory on this one? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts on Disney's, rapid decline and sad attempt to, really just go back to all their franchises that worked instead of, focusing on pushing the company forward in a new direction. Now, they did say that, like, Disney Plus had been a bit of a failure and they wanted to pivot away from that, like, sort of model. So we're going to see what the future holds for Disney Plus here. But, do we have will we see an up to on the horizon? I'm going to leave that up to you guys, and I want to hear your thoughts down below. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and that's going to be it. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much. Why not watch an ad and support the Sandro channel here? I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.